Hello and a very warm welcome to my office. My name is Brian McGinty. It's great to be speaking to you wherever you are in the world today. What's this video all about? Let me very quickly explain. I work with over 11,000 business partners and customers in over 100 countries with Karatbars International. We are not a business who wants to give you a 2-minute overview and then get you to register and then we're going to send you autoresponder messages and try and sell your products. That's not what I do. I don't like that type of sales. I don't like that type of marketing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you all the information you need about Karatbars, about our products, about our business, about how you make money as a business partner. And if at the end of this presentation you're happy with all that, then you can register for your free account. It really is that simple. I'm going to break it down into 2 parts. Part 1 is for customers. So I'm going to show you the products we sell, tell you a little bit about the company and who we are, where we came from. And the second part is for business partners. I'm going to show you how you can start a Karatbars business today for free. I'm going to show you how you can build that business, how easy it is. I'm going to show you how you can build the business online or offline. And I'm going to show you how you can make 1,000 or 5,000 or 10,000 euros a month, or whatever it is your own personal target is. So that's really it. I know 99% of people aren't going to watch the rest of this video. I know just from statistics that most people turn off after 2 or 3 minutes. But that's why most people are poor. They never wait and take an opportunity to see something through to the end. People give up in the gym. People give up at most things they do. This isn't going to take very long. It's going to be shorter than an episode of Game of Thrones, but it's going to be really interesting. I can promise you that. Some of the stuff I'm going to tell you, you're going to be really amazed at, and you're going to be amazed at how easy this business is as well. So thanks very much for watching. I don't want to take up too much of your time, so let's get underway. A little bit about myself so you know who I am. I'm married with 3 children. I live here in Ireland, obviously, as you can hear from my voice. I've been a Karatbars VIP business partner since 2013, and as I said already, I look after over 11,000 customers and business partners in over 100 countries. I have been an online and offline business owner and sales trainer with various multinationals for over 20 years now. Karatbars International, the company, established in 2011 in Stuttgart, over 450,000 accounts now in 119 countries. Karatbars is debt-free. In the top 2% of German companies in terms of credit scoring. The accounts are made public. It's a private company, and our CEO, visionary and founder is Mr. Harold Seitz. You can see him in the pictures there on the top right. You can see him on a trade mission. You can see him speaking in New York, speaking at the Frankfurt Stock Exchange and at the Red Carpet in Cannes last year. Harold is a member of the BWA, which is the German Overseas Trade Association. And Karatbars as a company has done over 130 million euros in turnover. So we're a very established company. Now, what's the main backbone of what we do? What's this company all about? Well, I'm going to ask you a question. It might sound stupid. How much money do you have? How much actual money do you have? Now, most people will take out maybe a £20 note out of their pocket and say £20, or they might take out $1 and say, well, I've got $1. But what people don't realize is that this isn't actually money. This is currency. All right. Now, a lot of people don't know the difference. So let me tell you something. If you get nothing else out of this video, then you'll find this interesting as well. Years and years ago, gold and silver were money. For 5,000 years, gold and silver were money. And the reason gold and silver were money is because they're a medium of exchange, a unit of account. They're portable, they're long-lasting, and mutually interchangeable. A piece of gold in my hand is the same as a piece of gold in your hand. As well as that, gold and silver hold value, and they're based on an intrinsic value. And this is currency, and the reason this is currency is because this leaks away value and it's based on faith. So what is the difference then? Why do we all have currency and why do we not have money? Well, a few hundred years ago, banks told the general public, you bring your gold and silver into the bank, we will put it in the vault and we will give you a note. This is why these are called notes, a promissory note. So you put your let's say your $10 of gold coin into the bank, and the bank would give you a note. Now, I've got one of those original notes on the screen for you there to look at. You can see it says on it, United States of America, $10 in gold coin. That means that you walk back into the bank again with your note, your promissory note, and you get your 10 gold coins. And the idea was that the bank would never print more paper than they had gold and silver in the safe. That makes sense? Sounds very reasonable, sounds very fair. Now, where that changed then was in 1971, whenever President Nixon cut the gold standard. That basically meant that the US government and subsequently other governments could start printing as many paper notes as they liked, but they didn't have the gold and the silver in the vault to back it up. Now, let me give you a little example of how this works in the UK. It used to say promise to pay the bearer on demand £20 or £5 sterling. This is a new £5 note, and you'll notice that the word sterling isn't on there anymore. The Bank of England have already got rid of that. You can see in the Northern Ireland notes that it still says on here £20 sterling. Even though this is sterling and sterling's to do with silver, it doesn't say it on here anymore that this is sterling at all. It's basically not even paper anymore, it's just a little piece of plastic. So that's how this has come to be. Everyone is walking around with the notes, and there is no gold and silver in the vaults to back it up. So whenever I say to you how much money do you have, I mean how much gold and silver do you have, how much something do you have that stores value in terms of a type of money and not currency. So everybody's walking around with currency today. No one is walking around with any money. Well, less than 0.01% of the population. Gold has always been money through historical times for over 5,000 years. And we know that over the past 100 years, the value of the dollar decreases, which means that basically you need more dollars next year to buy something than you did this year. Whereas if you had gold or silver, then gold or silver holds that value. So why not own currency then? Well, all fiat currencies and fiat money means that the system isn't backed by anything. It holds value because everyone accepts it does. So everyone accepts this dollar's worth something until everyone decides one day that it's not. Since the 15th century, over 600 currencies are no longer in circulation. All currencies end up going back to zero. And as JP Morgan said in 1912, gold is money and everything else is credit. Now, 99% of people own zero gold. In 1968, 5% of the population owned some gold and silver, and up to 2010 it was 0.7%, and it's even less now. People are going into gold shops, changing their gold and jewelry and things into money. So everybody's got the money, and people don't actually own gold anymore. The reason people don't own any gold is that the reasons they would say to me would be, I didn't know gold was money. It's too expensive for me to buy. Where would I buy gold? I don't know where I'd buy it. Where would I store it, even if I owned it? What would I do with it then, if I did own it? And how would I know what I'm buying? People don't know where to buy gold or how to buy gold. And finally, how would they turn it back into cash? These are the main questions people ask me whenever I ask them about why they don't own any gold in the first place. Now, why gold? Why own gold in the first place? Well, number one, gold is a hedge against inflation. Basically, all that means is, as I said earlier, you need more and more notes every single year because the prices of things are increasing. With gold, gold is a hedge against inflation. It's a pension you control as well. I collect gold for myself and for my family and for my future. I save in gold every single week. I save in gold every single month. Then whenever I get to pensionable age, then I can turn that back into whatever the currency is at that time. It's affordable in terms, and rather than owning property, if you want to go and get a property now, you need a credit rating, you need a mortgage, you need a deposit. With gold, you don't need any of those things. It's very, very simple to store. For example, 200 euros worth of gold or 200 pounds worth of gold is only about that size there. So really, really simple and easy to store. It's really easy to liquidate again. If you've got gold in small denominations, you can turn it back into cash quite easily. In any country in the world, people will accept gold, jewelers will accept gold. Gold is a store of wealth. It doesn't take any maintenance, unlike property or antique cars or wine or things like that, which need maintained and looking after. Gold doesn't need any of that. It is indestructible as well. You can't burn it, or you can't break it, or you can't do anything like that with it. And the most important thing from my perspective in 2017 is that we're not relying on banks or governments or third parties to fulfill promises. There are loads of pension companies out there that are failing, there are banks that are failing, there are governments that are failing, and if you've got all your future and all your savings and everything entrusted to those organizations, if they fail, then you're not protected. Now, a little bit more on gold and currency. People, these are facts that you may not know. If you take a look at the US dollar in the chart on the left, for example, over the past, since 2001 to 2016, you can see that gold has averaged, the increase in the value of gold against the dollar has averaged 10.7% per year since then. So the total return would be 331%. Scroll across, you see there GBP, that's against the British pound, which is my currency I'm in. You can see there that the average since 2001 is 12.3%. Gold, actually in the UK, the gold that I own and that I bought last year went up over 30% last year alone. That was due to Brexit and different things like that. So the total return against sterling would be 417%. Now if I compare that to my Santander bank account, I get 0.01% interest in my Santander bank account. Am I better putting money into a bank? Am I better holding cash, which gets eaten away by inflation? Or am I better turning that currency into gold, which is real money, which is a secure store of value? Am I better doing that? And would I have been better doing that for the past 16 years and getting 12% return on it per year? It's a very, very simple question. It's got a very, very simple answer. Yet 99% of the people don't actually own any gold. Now, how much does gold cost? This is a very important question. What a lot of people do is they will go to their phone. So they get out their phone and they'll type into Google, or they'll go to their PC and they'll type in how much is a gram of gold. Well, if you do that, you will get up on the screen the price of a gram of gold or the price of an ounce of gold. Now, that's called spot price. It's really, really important to realize that the price that you find in Google has got no bearing or no reality on the actual price of a gram of gold. Spot price is to do with market price. And if you want to get spot price, then you need to buy 3,100 grams. So, for example, today I talked to someone this morning. They told me that they could buy a gram of gold for 36 euros. I asked them how. They went to their phone, obviously. They said, look, it's on Google, 36. I said, yes, that's spot price. You can get that gold delivered if you buy 3,100 grams. That's over 100,000 euros worth of gold. It's 100 troy ounces. On top of that, the reason the markets are able to show you lower prices for their gold is because they're trading over 300 times the amount of physical gold they have. So for every gold bar they have, for example, so if they've got one gold bar, they're actually trading 300 gold bars. So it's a bit like you going and buying a Ferrari and getting the keys, them telling you you're not allowed to drive it, and them selling that same Ferrari out to 300 other people. That's exactly what it's like, and that's what's going on, and it's completely legal. It's called a fractional reserve system. So market price, the price that you see on Google for the spot price, as we call it, of a gram of gold or an ounce of gold, has no bearing in reality to you or me who are going to want to go and buy an ounce or 5 grams or kilos or smaller amounts of gold like that. Now, there are different types of 24 karat gold as well. You have the spot market price, which I said to you is about 35 euros, 36, but again, that's just a certificate. You're not buying real gold. If you go online, there's companies such as Bullion by Post. If you want to buy 999.9 from an LBMA accredited refinery, you're looking at around about 42 euros, $44. If you want 999.9 from an LBMA accredited refinery with a certificate, this is a certificate here. So with a certificate and a hologram on here, for example, and a serial number, there's a serial number in one of our Karatbars here, then you're looking at around about 57 euros for one of those if you want one of those delivered. Someone said to me, what does a gram of gold look like if you buy online? Well, let me just show you. I went to Bullion by Post, which is a big company here in the UK, and this is a gram of gold. It came in the post, sellotaped onto a piece, an A4 piece of paper, and that's all you get is that little gram of gold. So that's what you get for your £49, about 55 euros, and that's a carat bar beside it. So just to give you a visual difference, if someone ever says I can buy a gram of gold on the internet, well, you can surely, but that's exactly what you're getting there. And it works out about the same price as a carat bar, but I know which one I'd rather have out of those two. I'd rather have the carat bar with the different features on it, which we'll talk about in a second. Now, if you wanted to buy a product which is more similar to Karatbars, again, this is a 999.9 LBMA certificate serial number, and again with an added security feature, which is a hologram. This is called a Kinney bar, this type of gold. Then you're looking at 70 euros for a Kinney bar today. And you can check these prices out yourself at swissgold.com and Bullion by Post if you want to check them as well. So what a lot of people don't realize is there's different levels of gold, different types of gold, even within the 24 karat range. On top of that, there's lots of fake gold out there in the market. Now that's not a gold bar, that's a paperweight, but just to give you an idea, what fakers are doing is they're getting gold bars and they're filling it up with tungsten, and they're covering it with 24 karat so that the person tests the outside of the gold, and it looks real because it's 24 karat on the outside, but tungsten's the same weight as gold, and that's just happening in 10-ounce bars and smaller bars as well. And this is why these security features, the hologram, the serial number and everything is so important when you're buying gold. Now let's talk about Karatbars gold. It comes from an LBMA accredited refinery. We sell a 0.1 gram, which is our cash gold. So here we have, I'll talk a bit more on this in a second. This is a 0.1 gram here, which costs about 7.5 euros today. So that's 0.1 gram. We then have a 1 gram, which is this one. We then have a 2.5 gram, which is this one. And then we have the 5 gram, which is this one. Okay, so it's 0.1 gram to 5 gram weights. And that means it's affordable. It's affordable for anyone to spend 7 euros. So you can now turn 7 euros in your currency into real money, which is gold. And you can do that through Karatbars. The Karatbars logo was embedded into the gold during the manufacturing process, which I hope you can see in there in the center. Okay, it's 24 karat 999.9, not 999.1 or 999.5. The certificate of authenticity is on the back here. We have our hologram, which is on here as well, on the left, and we have our serial number on the front. So all the security features, the maximum security features that you can have. It's sealed into this credit card size durable plastic card, which fits into a wallet if you want to keep it in your wallet. Really good for storage as well, which again is better than these little bits that you can buy on the internet and come on a piece of paper. So these are nice and easy to store. On top of these cards as well, we have our own DNA security feature, which is a liquid coating which can only be read by the Karatbars DNA reader. And Karatbars have been delivering these without issue since 2011. Do not be tempted to go and buy gold from a website because it's showing a cheap price. If the website's even 1, 2 or 3 years old, I would recommend that a company is trading for 3 years, solid trading history, and before you even think about buying anything from them, especially if you're going to be buying something like gold. Karatbars are delivering without issue, as I said, with FedEx delivery into 119 countries, and we offer free storage as well in Germany. So there's no hidden prices. The price you see on the website is the price you pay. Now let's talk about prices. Today we're looking at around about 57 euros per gram for a gram of gold. 2.5 grams are around about 53, and a 5 gram is around about 49 whenever you look at the price per gram. So obviously if you buy the bigger weights, you get them at a better price. So this is, but again, not everybody can afford the 5 grams, so if you want to just save in the 1 grams, you can do that as well. You can also save an amount every week or every month, 50 euros, 60 euros, 70 euros. That will be turned into 1 gram cards, and then at delivery you can choose whether you want to get the delivery in 1 gram, 2.5 gram or 5 gram weights. So it's really simple, really flexible. If you want to set it up and leave it, 50 euros or 100 euros or whatever can come off your card every week or every month. Again, you're not tied into any contract. You can start that and stop that as you wish. You can increase the amount and decrease it as well. Really simple, really flexible. So if you're buying a 5 gram card today, you're looking at around about 49 euros per gram, and that is that's with your 3% discount code, which we can give you. So only 49 euros per gram, and that's 24 karat with all the security features we're talking about as well. We have other products. We have our weekly and monthly gold savings account. We have our birthday cards, Christmas cards, celebration gifts. This is a little thank you card here. Congratulations. If you know somebody maybe graduating from university. Over here we have one of our birthday cards. I've over the time with Karatbars, I've built up quite a collection of all our different products. Here we have our just married card. So there's lots of different types of products from which you can see again whenever you register. We have our Voices of Africa charity card here. We have our own World of Charity card, which is our own charity. We work with different sports organizations around the world. This is Martina Slavakova, who's the world speed skating champion. We have our first edition Real Madrid limited editions card. We also work with MotoGP. This is our second run of the Real Madrid limited edition card. So a wide range of different cards for different sporting. This is Monica Puig, who won the gold medal in the tennis last year at the Olympics. So have a look on the website. Once you get registered, get a look in there and have a look through. We do our own business cards, so if you want to get your own business cards printed, they work out about 10 euros each, and you can see they have gold in the top corner there as well. So each card has its own gold. If you give someone a business card like this, they're not going to throw it away, that's for sure. We also are launching Karatpay this month, and Karatpay is going to give people the ability to pay for goods and services with their gold. So you will be able to download the Karatpay app. Karatpay as well, you can also buy your cash gold, which is here. So this is 0.1 gram cash gold. You can see the 0.1 gram of gold in here. Then we have our 0.2. This is our 0.2 gram cash gold, which is here. You can see there's two 0.1 gram pieces of gold in the center. And then we have our 0.4, and again you can see the 4 pieces of gold there. Okay, and then we have the rather lovely 0.6, and so we have 0.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again you have your DNA coding on here. We have the Karatbars logo stamped into the gold during the manufacturing process. You can see it's 99.9.9, and you've got your certificate number on each note as well. So what would you rather have now? And considering this is worth about £5 and this is £5, which one of these would you rather have? Which one actually has the value? Is it this piece of plastic, or is it this note with the gold actually inside it? So we're actually getting gold back into the hands of the masses in an affordable way. We want to decrease this decline in people actually having real money. We want to decrease the decline and everybody we want this increase in people having currency in their wallets. We want to get real money back into the hands of the people. We have lots of great partnerships with the Vatican, with the US Fire Service, with Benfica in Portugal, Addo Bolden, ice skating champions. We have our own MotoGP, we have our own race team. We also work with MotoGP. We do a limited edition card with those. We're working now with the Automobile Club de Monaco, which is fantastic. I literally got this delivered yesterday. You can see there, again, this is a fantastic partnership to do with Formula One and the Automobile Club de Monaco. These are really prestigious partnerships, and that's why Karatbars International is such a great company. Monica Puig card I showed you earlier. You can also put any design you like on these branding cards. You can send the design into Karatbars International to brandingcards@karatbars.com. They will produce the proof for you, send back the proof. If you're happy with that, they'll design those for you. So you can get your own card done with any design you like on it all. These are great for corporate events, for special gifts, for marketing, for business cards. And again, you can read all about this in the back office. Really, really simple and easy to set up. We work with existing charities. That's Harold there speaking at the Peace, Justice and Security Gala in The Hague. That's Sharon Stone he's talking to there. We have the Voices of Africa card or World of Charity card, Safety for Kids. We're also working with Branko Lustig. If you don't know who he is, he won 2 Oscars. You may know his films better than him. Schindler's List and Gladiator. He won 2 Oscars for those. So again, great partnerships, great company for Karatbars International to be involved with. We're working now on new movies. Also the Marco Polo Collector's Karatbars is available. We were at Cannes last year, and you can see there the Emmy Award-winning Vincent de Paul in the bottom left with his own personalised cards. All delivery and payments are carried out by FedEx, so if you order something from Karatbars, FedEx will deliver it to your home. I just had a FedEx delivery today. That's my FedEx parcel. Just came today with my Club de Monaco card in it. All our payments for our business partners are paid out on the Karatbars MasterCard. So again, not every company has an official association with MasterCard, but Karatbars do. And again, it just shows the credibility of who we are as a company. Now, Karatbars, the business opportunity and the opportunity for customers is to exchange your cash for gold at a rate you can easily afford. We can sum it up in Harold's own words. His mission is to produce the highest quality gold available in the market, make it easily accessible to the masses of honest people around the world at a price point everyone can afford. My goal is that Karatbars helps millions find financial freedom in the current system of debt. So if you want to get started as a Karatbars customer, it's really easy. Register for free. You don't need to enter a credit card or anything like that. It will take you 2 minutes. There's a registration link underneath this video. Accounts are completely free for life, so there's no charge. You can buy from 1 gram. You can buy 1 product or 10 products. It's up to you. You can use your credit card, debit card, or bank wire. There are no subscriptions or hidden fees, remember. Free storage. Lots of other companies out there have hidden fees, hidden charges, subscriptions, storage charges. We have none of that. They might show you a lower price, but whenever you get to the checkout, you'll see that it gets bumped up with all these extras. Karatbars don't do that. FedEx deliveries from just 1 gram, and it's €13.50 for a delivery inside Europe, €18.50 outside Europe. If you buy over 100 grams, or you've got 100 grams in storage you want delivered, then the delivery charge is free. You can set it up and forget it, do a weekly and monthly savings account from just €50. And you can sell your gold privately, remember. You can use it in one of the key exchanges that are opening to buy goods and services, or you can transfer it via the app, or if something happens, you can pass on your gold to a beneficiary, and you can set up a beneficiary in your back office. Another great option as well, there's a free option to upgrade as an affiliate, and again, that's completely free. If you're happy with the products you get, if you're happy with your gold, and you want to tell some family and friends about Karatbars, then you can tell them about your website, which you get for free. Share the Karatbars opportunity with other people, share the possibility with other people to buy gold, and you can actually earn some commissions, and that can bring down the price of the gold you actually bought yourself. So if you want to register today and register from the link underneath this video, we've got a special offer for you. We can give you a 3% bonus code which will give you 3% off all your purchases for 12 months simply for registering. Just register and get in touch with your sponsor. We can get you one of those. We also can give you a €100 bonus code which gives you €100 off certain purchases. We can give you access to our customer fast start guide, so we can get you up and running as a customer today in less than 30 minutes. And we're giving you free 7-day support and advice for as long as you like, for as long as you're with the company. So special customer offer for you today. Simply click the link underneath this video now and register. Have a look through all the products. Have a look through all the different types of products and the different categories. If you have any questions, simply get back to the person who sent you to this video today. So that's it from a customer point of view. I hope you've enjoyed that. I'll let you go now if you want to go ahead and get registered as a customer. Now, part 2, the Karatbars business. Do you think you could go and you could sell people these business cards? Do you think you could tell people about a free gold savings account? Do you think you can tell people about how we have birthday cards and all those sorts of things? Well, the great thing about the Karatbars business is you don't have to do any talking at all. Let me explain a little bit more. I came into Karatbars International as a business partner in 2013. How I came into the business is really important because I lost my existing business through no fault of our own, but our business closed down. My fiance at the time, Emma, and my mother and my best friend were all ill. I was living in Portugal. My mother was in Ireland. I needed a business from home. I needed a business from home because I had to look after my wife. She got ME when she got malaria when she was working in Africa as a missionary worker, and it turned into ME, which she's had ever since. She's had that for a good few number of years now. But I needed a business that I could work from home, that was flexible, that I could go back to Ireland and visit my mother. I needed something that was a small outlay as well. I didn't have thousands and thousands to spend on a business. I wanted a company that had a good reputation. I've always worked with reputable companies. I wanted real products as well. I wasn't interested in crypto things. I wasn't interested in advertising packs and all these things that you see in the internet, all these scammy sort of things. I wanted something that if I was talking to someone at a meal, or if I met someone in a restaurant and they said, "What do you do?" I wanted to be proud of what I did, and I wanted it to be easily explained as well. Needed something flexible. Karatbars ticked that box, and I wanted it to earn an unlimited income as well. My previous business was in property, and I was used to earning 10,000 plus per month, so I wanted to get back to that figure as well. My initial target was to get to 5,000 per month, which I did quite quickly, and I managed to get way past my target over the past 4 years with the company. Now let me talk to you about a typical business, for example. Karatbars is a typical business. It's just online. If you set up a car wash today, you need about 5 customers an hour. That's 40 a day or 240 a week. If you had a cafe, opened a cafe today, it would cost you several thousand to do that. You 10 hours a day, 10 customers an hour, 80 a day. That's 560 customers a week you'd need to be serving. If you worked in retail, you'd need 20 an hour, 160 a day. You'd need about 1,000 customers a week, really, or more than that probably, to have a successful retail business. But the problem with a car wash or a cafe or a retail business is, unless you open up next Monday morning and do it all again, you're not going to earn any money next week. You have to keep doing it over and over and over again. With a company like Karatbars International, you only have to set up your customers once, because those customers can go to the website and buy themselves every week and every month. And whenever they make their purchases every week and every month, you are getting paid. Can you imagine if you opened a car wash this week and you washed 200 cars this week, and next week you get paid for washing 200 cars even though you didn't wash any at all? You went and played golf for a week, but you were still paid that money for the 240 cars. That's what having a business like Karatbars International is like. Now, the typical business is £30,000 plus to start with, and 80% fail within 2 years. That's really, really important as well. Now, with Karatbars International, if you set up 200 customers, we're not talking about thousands of customers. If you'd only 200 customers, and those 200 customers are saving 1 gram of gold per week, and again, they're not spending money, remember, they're just turning some devaluing currency into proper money. 200 times 57 over 4 weeks is 45,000 euros turnover in your business. The gold unilevel commission on that, the gold commission in the Karatbars system is 3.5%. So the minimum you'd be earning is 1,500 euros per month. Alright, that's $1,600 or £1,300. That's the very minimum you'd be earning every month as a residual income every month, because those customers would be set up. How does that sound? How does an extra 1,500 euros a month just from having 200 customers set up? And you only have to set them up once. You don't have to carry any stock. You set the customers up with their accounts once. Every time the customer buys, you get paid. Let's say you had 1,000 customers saving a gram of gold every week. Again, they're only changing paper currency into gold. That's 1,000 customers, so your business would be turning over 228,000 euros. Your gold commission on that would be 3.5%. So your minimum then would be 7,980 euros per month. That's over $8,000, over £6,800 per month. Do you think £6,800 per month would be worthwhile to you? And it's possible to earn up to 6%. Now, I started my business with 1 customer in 2013. I now look after over 11,000 accounts in my business in 119 countries. So you can grow your business to 5,000 customers, to 10,000, to 100,000 customers. There are people in Karatbars International who have over 100,000 accounts. So the possibility for you, you're only limited by the amount of customers that you think you can register with Karatbars. The key points as well is you can work online or offline. Some people build their business completely offline. Some people do online. I've done both in the past, so I will give you training on online and offline. We're in 119 countries, so you're pretty free to where you can work. You don't have any targets, so if you don't sell anything next week, Karatbars are not going to call you up. So you have no targets to hit. You're completely unlimited that way. You don't need any experience because we provide this video for you, so you don't have to sell anything. The video is done for you. You're paid every single week, and again, you can earn unlimited income. When I say unlimited income, the compensation plan the Karatbars offer is limited to 1.8 million euros per week. That means 180,000 cycle payments per week. That's the limit that the marketing plan will allow. And there's nobody's got there yet. But the opportunity is there for you to grow this business as big as you like and bring in thousands and tens of thousands of customers if you want to. Now, anyone can do Karatbars. You can become all you have to do is become a professional inviter. We provide the video. You ask people to watch the video. People register from the video, they buy from the account, you get paid your commission. It's really simple. The presentations provided, you can use do it live if you want to do it live in your living room or something like that, or you can use this recorded version. The registration link will be underneath the video, and once that customer registers on the website, they're linked to you. If the customers have any questions, you don't have to learn anything if you don't want to. All questions and training, you will have an upline director, which will be someone like myself. If one of your customers has a question today and you can't answer it, you simply pass them to me, or you give them the support number for the office, and the support team are on hand 7 days a week. Now, who can you speak to about Karatbars? Well, anyone over the age of 18 who has paper currency. How many people do you know who have paper currency? How many people do you know have savings in the bank where they're getting not less than 1% interest? And how do you think those people would like to know that they now have an opportunity and an affordable way to turn it into 24 karat gold? That's basically the size of your market, millions of people. Anyone who buys birthday cards, Christmas cards or celebration gifts, charities, churches, sports clubs and organizations, we have specific videos for those. If you want to talk to a charity, we have a video for those. If you have talking to a sports organization, we have a specific video for those. So that's all supplied for you. You never have to go selling anything. We provide the videos for you to do this. People who like to save, again, if you'd been saving gold in the UK for the past 16 years, you'd be averaging 12% a year. If you're saving in cash at the moment due to inflation, you're losing money. Due to the fact that the interest rates are so low, you're losing money as well. So the sooner people get away from currency and into real gold, the better. Anyone without a pension plan, so maybe millennials, people in their 20s now and 30s who have never thought about putting money into a pension, well, now they can start saving in gold every week and every month. They can keep the gold themselves stored in Germany for free. They can have it delivered and store it themselves, and then just turn it into whatever the currency is in 20 years time or 30 years time, wherever country they're in. So gold you can take with you anywhere, and just turn it into whatever currency they want at that time. Now, we're looking for second income seekers because we need business partners to help us find new customers. And if you know anyone who wants to run a full-time business, I'm especially interested in those people at the moment, because we have a fantastic opportunity here for people to make a six-figure income with Karatbars International, with only putting in a few months' work. That's the opportunity this year. It's a very simple business. Promote your website link. The customer buys from the website. Karatbars will deliver via FedEx and do all the customer support for you, and you will be paid weekly onto your Karatbars MasterCard. It doesn't really get much easier than that. It's free to start as well. There's no cost, no fees, no subscriptions, no forced purchases, and no hidden charges. We give you your own shop, online shop, your own landing page, digital brochures, presentation to use, and your own Karatbars website to promote as well. So this is all supplied completely free of charge to anyone. So no one can say I can't do Karatbars because I can't afford it, because we give you the business for free. There are 7 ways to earn. As a free affiliate, you get double income, direct commission, generation bonuses, Karatbars Pool, Karatbars Gold Fund. If you want to buy one of the marketing packages, which I'll talk about in a second, you can earn package bonuses, and you can earn dual team bonuses as well. The optional part of the business is as to buy a marketing package. Now, why would you want to do that? Well, there's a bronze, silver, gold, and VIP marketing package. And inside those packages, you get things like the Karatbars pin, you get some gold, you get brochures which you can show people. I always think it's easier to be able to sell something when you have a brochure. So this is your brochure here. If you want to go and meet someone in a coffee shop, you've got something to actually show them. Okay. So all these things, for example, in the VIP package, you get 1.1 gram cash gold, you get a pin, you get 20 bonus cards, 40 €100 discount cards, 3 1 gram classic Karatbars, you get image brochures, gold brochures, key exchange brochures, you get a presentation, and you get a marketing plan as well. Each one of the marketing packages also gives you a different level of commission. So bronze gives you 5, silver gives you 10, gold gives you 15, and VIP gives you 20. Your packages are a one-off purchase. The value of the products inside the packages exceeds the cost. They'll be delivered by FedEx. You can start immediately as soon as you've bought it. You don't have to wait for the delivery. You can start at any level and upgrade and pay the difference as you go along. So you could start at bronze today and decide, I really like this, I love what I've received, I want to upgrade to gold. Well, you just pay the difference between the bronze and the gold, or the bronze and the silver. So there's no pressure in Karatbars International at all. If you want to pay for your package, you can use bank wire, you can use credit card, debit card, or also Bitcoin is an option now too. On top of that, we now have 2 new packages called the Premium and Premium Professional packages. Again, these packages contain more product, which is why they cost more. They have coins in there, sunglasses, watches, Montblanc pens. Again, these are a one-off cost, but up until the 18th of June this year, we are giving a monthly payout on these as well through the Karatbars pool shares. If 2 shares before the end of April, you can see on the screen there, that has been extended now until the 18th of June. If you're interested in the pool payouts, it's a payout at the start of every single month, and we have a separate video on that. Once you've registered, ask your sponsor to see the premium packages video, and they will get that video over to you so you can learn about that. Now, the Karatbars prices now for May 2017. Euro bronze package is 125, silver 349, gold is 793, the VIP package is 1917, premium 4123, and the premium professional is 8439. And again, this is a one-off cost for life for a business. You can see the dollar prices there and the sterling price as well. Because there is gold in most of these packages, the price may be a little bit higher, a little bit lower whenever you log into the website. But as you can see, from the free package right up to the premium professional, there's something for everybody's budget. What I would recommend is go for the maximum package that you can actually afford. That way you're getting the highest level possible commission level, and from the bronze to the VIP you can upgrade as well at any time. I'll give you a little example on the packages as well. We have the bronze package gives you direct commission of 5%. Silver package gives you 10%, gold gives you 15%, VIP gives you 20%, premium gives you 20%, and premium professional gives you 20% direct commission also. So to give you an example of how this works, if John becomes a VIP, like I became a VIP in 2013, you earn 20% of, and John becomes a VIP and I've sold him the VIP package obviously, I earn 20% of 1917, which is €383 direct commission. I also get 100 units. 100 units, for every 75 units I get, I would earn €80. So plus commission that I would get in the gold in the package as well. So there's 3 grams of gold in there plus the cash gold, so I'd also earn a commission on that too. And the dual team bonus with Karatbars International, you have 2 teams. You have a left team and a right team. Please don't confuse this with a binary type system because it's different. A binary system, you've got targets, units flush away. None of those things happen with Karatbars International. You receive all the units that you get to infinity. They never wash away. There's no need to qualify every single month. You don't need any personal sales, and there are no requirements to be active. So to give you an idea, in the graphic on the left there, you can see you in the center. On your left team, if someone buys 25 grams of gold, that's 25 units. If someone on your right team bought a gold package, for example, that would earn you 50 units. So 25 on one side, 50 on the other. That means you get a cycle payout, and if you're a VIP, you can see there that would be €80. And these payouts can happen all the time, over and over and over again. One week I had 47 of these payouts just in 1 week, and that's because there's people on my left team and my right team down to infinity. I've got about 5,500 people on my left and 5,500 people on my right. So during the night, when I wake up in the morning, units have been happening during the night. People have been buying birthday cards and Christmas cards and gold, and new people are coming in with packages. So all those units are clicking up, and I'm getting my €80 payouts, and that's regardless to anything I do. If I want to go fishing now for 6 months, I'll still get those cycle payouts when I'm away fishing. And that's the great thing about a residual income. That's why this type of business is so much better than having a car wash or a cafe or a retail store where you have to be there every single Monday morning. You have to be there doing the work every week, otherwise your income dries up. The fantastic thing about residual income is setting up customers once and getting paid every single day, every single week, every single month. Now you get free support from Karatbars also. Global support desk is open 7 days. WhatsApp, Skype, email, Viber and telephone. Online sales training, we have a fantastic 30-day plan which gets you going quickly. And offline sales training, again 30 days. We have advert posting space services. You get weekly newsletters, 3-way calls if you want with your customers and new business partners with management. You get mentoring, motivation, coaching and skills development. If you've never done sales before, we can help you with that. And it's available. This is available through me to everyone in my organization for as long as you need it as well. Now if you want to get started, all you have to do is register with the link underneath this video. And there's 5 simple steps in your back office. If you complete these steps, then you can't go wrong. If everyone completes the 5 steps, you can't go wrong and your business will grow. You register and order your package. You'll see step 1, click it. Step 2, KYC, upload your KYC documents, which is a copy of your driving license, passport and a recent utility bill. Order your MasterCard so you can get paid then every single Friday. Set up an auto purchase to save in gold from as little as €50 per month. Just set up any amount of regular savings. That way you can say to people, I'm a regular saver with Karatbars International. And finally, set up your marketing system, which is your Karatbars Academy. You can get all this done within about 10 minutes of registering. All this can be done in 10 minutes. If you want to get off to a fast start, register from the link under the video. Get the 5 steps done. Get in touch with me and we'll get your business going. So 3 simple steps then if you want to really turbocharge your success once you've got your steps done. Order any marketing package. Set up a weekly or monthly autosave from €50 and find 3 people to do step 1 and 2. And how you do that is you just ask people to watch this presentation. Let's imagine in your first month you go and find 3 people. Those 3 people then, you've set up the 3 people and they've completed their steps. You could do this literally in 1 day if you wanted to. You now have a team of 4 people. Let's say those 4 people go out and they find 3 people each, plus the 4 people you had to begin with is 16. Month 3 you would have 64 people in your group. Month 5 you'd have 256 people in your group. Month 5 you'd have 1,024 people in your group, and by month 6 you'd have 1,792 people in your group. If everyone just orders their marketing package, set up their autosave and go and find 3 people. You have an organization of 1,792 people. Let's say they're buying a gram of gold each, per 1 gram per month, just 1. And the minimum turnover in your organization would be €105,000. How would you like that turnover in your business, and how would you like the commissions and the units and the cycle that generates for you every single month? It really couldn't be any easier. Nobody's buying anything in Karatbars International. All people are doing is we're helping people turn devaluing currency into a more stable form of money, which is gold. So if you want to start earning today, click the link below this video and register. Complete the steps, which are really easy. Invite everyone you know to watch the presentation. Go through your phone now and take a look at your contacts. Do you have 200 contacts on your phone? Okay. If you've got 200 contacts on your phone, just ring them up and say, hello, have you got 45 minutes free? I've got a little video I want you to take a look at. Take a look at it, let me know what you think. That's it. That's your sales training over. Now if you want to earn a little bit of money with Karatbars, ask a few people. If you want to make a lot of money with Karatbars, ask a lot of people. The more people you ask to watch the video, the more people will register. Just be aware, if you've never done sales before, most people won't watch the video. 9 out of every 10 people won't. That's fine. But 1 person will watch it, they will register, they'll set up their savings account, and it's those people that you build your business through. Okay? Once the people complete the steps, you will start getting paid then every single Friday, and over the next few weeks, months and years, you will be able to build a passive residual income. So that's really it, guys, for this presentation. If you've got any questions, please do register first of all. If you want to register, you'll see your sponsors' details in the back office there. Get in touch with them if you want to have a chat with me. I'm free to talk to you on WhatsApp, Skype, Viber, telephone, email. My support desk is open 7 days a week to help you as well. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you decide to become a business partner with Karatbars International. I hope you've enjoyed learning about the difference between money and currency. All right, you can go and start telling people about that, and you'll never look at that £20 or that dollar in your pocket in the same way again, hopefully. So I hope you've enjoyed that part of it at least. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you decide to join our organization. Hope you decide to join our team. I hope I can help you build a massive residual income, build a 6-figure income over the next year or 2 years, just like I've done with Karatbars in under 4 years. So thanks very much for watching, and I hope to speak to you very soon.